It's officially decorated for Christmas at Disney Springs, and we are here today to do the Christmas tree stroll, which has a ton of Christmas trees all around Disney Springs, and we're gonna look for each one today. We need to pick up our map at one of these locations. I guess we'll go to the Lego store. And you can also see Santa, but you have to join a virtual queue for that. Okay, we're at the Lego store, and I can see right over here is where they distribute the map. So they were handing the maps right outside, you don't have to go inside. So we're gonna take a look at this map and see all the Christmas trees that are all around Disney Springs, and then we're gonna have to find which tree coordinates to the map. So on the front, it's just showing things that you could do at Disney Springs during Christmas time. And right here is the map of all of our trees and the stickers of each tree, so you can already see a spoiler for all the different themes that are here this year. Also on the map, there's discounts. What? Free discounts just by picking up a map. That's really awesome. And there's even more discounts on the back and even a free gift of purchase when you show this map at the Lego store. I think I'm gonna work from the right side and make our way all the way to the left towards AMC. So let's go and start right over here at this tree. Right outside the boathouse are these reindeer that are made out of peanuts and even a pasta as a bow. That is so cute. First tree is gonna be by the Days of Christmas store. And it's also probably gonna be the second largest tree that we see today. Here it is behind me. This is the Once Upon a Toy Christmas tree. You can see reindeer, gingerbread men, stars and ornaments all over this tree, and even some colorful garland that looks like it's some type of toy. Oh, it's yarn balls. I was like, what is that? I also like the gifts underneath the tree. You got some snowflake and mistletoe. You got some snowmen and snowflake wrapping paper, some reindeer over here. It's a very unique star as well. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. And why does that look like a Stanley Cup? It probably isn't. That's just what my mind goes to. This Christmas tree really isn't for me. I will give it a 2 out of 5. Like, what is that clown? That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Now we have to find the Once Upon a Time tree. Is it this one? I think it's this one. And there we go. Tree number 1. And if you're wondering why this is called the Once Upon a Toy tree, it's because the Once Upon a Toy shop is right here. And you can even write a letter to Santa here. Once Upon a Toy used to be like the coolest place in the world, because back when I was younger, they had like, you know how Lego is a pick a brick? They used to have one, but it was Mr. Potato Head and it was My Little Pony, and it had all like Disney elements. It was the coolest thing ever, and it's no longer there, unfortunately. And they also like closed half the store, so it's not as good as it used to be. And our next tree is going to be by World of Disney, and it's the Encanto tree. But I love how Mickey has a little Santa hat on. I like how this tree has like the doors of the Madrigal family, but on the tree. You can see all of Isabella's flowers. And there's the candles up there. You can see Antonio's animal friends. And even if you look down over here, you could see the glass. And I did see the movie, but it was like 3 years ago, so I don't really remember what this glass was, but I remember it was an important part of the movie. Okay, we have the Encanto sticker, and our next tree says it should be right here, but there is no tree in this general area. There is one over in the distance, but that's a completely different sticker. We'll have to figure out that other tree later, but across from the Lego store is the Star Wars tree. There's quite a lot of detail on the front of the tree, but on the back, there really isn't too much. Like, I like how they have Chewbacca's stash, but why is there just like nothing in this area right over here? Maybe something got stolen off of the tree, because the next tree that we're going to, something was stolen off of it. Because this is not the first time I've been to Disney Springs during the holiday season, so I've already seen all of these trees right before filming this video, and there was something that was stolen off our next tree that I was very sad about. From the Lego store, we are walking towards Amorette's, and we can see 2 trees, the Disney Plus tree and the Disney Parks tree. So this tree has a ton of details if you look closely to it. You can see Star from Disney Wish. You can see Grogu from The Mandalorian. You can see the ship from Futurama. They even have Abbott Elementary and some National Geographic stuff in this area. I like how there's candy canes next to the pencils. Doctor Who, which Disney now owns. Nightmare Before Christmas, we can see Zero right over there. Home Alone. You could of course see something for the new Disney Plus show coming out next year, Win or Lose. But when I first saw this tree, in this area right here, Miss Minutes was there, but she has been stolen. You know how someone stole that Buzzy animatronic from Epcot? The real question shouldn't be that. It should be who stole Miss Minutes off of the Disney Plus tree. That's the real question we should all be asking right now. And now our next tree is the Disney Parks tree. So we have the thing that loses Disney money and the thing that makes Disney money right next to it. I'm kidding, Disney. You know I love you. We can see the Tower of Terror over here. We can even see the buses, the tram. We even have a credit to represent Batu at Hollywood Studios. Friendship boats right here. Animal Kingdom. The prettiest girl in school with the Skyliner right next to it. You even have the monorail and Cinderella's castle with the fireworks as the star. And I like how there's like Mickey ornaments on this tree. I'm surprised they didn't sneak a Figment ornament in, as he is Disney Park's golden child. And now that I'm looking at the map and the stickers, I think this tree that we couldn't find is inside the World of Disney, because there is a World of Disney sticker. So let me go and hop inside to look for a tree. Look how pretty the outside is decorated. Yup, I see our tree. There are all different Disney plushies on this tree. And at the very top, Sorcerer Mickey. And I love that surrounding the tree are just these clear presents, and it's just Disney being like, hey, you could go and give your loved ones a Disney plushie for Christmas this holiday season. I like how this alien on the tree is just facing the complete wrong direction, or maybe he fell. Someone has to help my boy up. Also, I just remembered I forgot to rate the trees. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. I love the park tree. I'm giving this one a 5 out of 5. I'm giving the Disney Plus one a 3.5 out of 5. It would be a 4 if Miss Minutes was on the tree. Honestly, don't really like the Star Wars tree. I'm gonna give it like a 2 out of 5. I'll be generous. And they did a really good job with the Encanto tree. I'm gonna give this one also a 5 out of 5. And our next tree is definitely my favorite tree at Disney Springs. If you guys know anything about me, you know my favorite movie franchise of all time. It's Toy Story. Wait, where is it? It's Toy Story. There is so much detail packed in this tree. Let me see if I can decipher it all for you guys. At the very top, you can see Angel Kitty from Toy Story That Time Forgot. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, the big one. You can see the Pixar ball. There's even Santa ornaments over here. You have Woody's badge. And I love all this garland all around the tree because it's like the handcrafted garland. You can see an alien right there in the garland. A Christmas Mr. Potato Head. There's Rex with a Christmas themed bow. More handcrafted ornaments like the snowman. And it looks like the thing that they use to make Forky's arms is like another ornament. And we even have Slinky on this tree. And look, Dante, but an alien. And our next tree is the Mickey and Minnie tree. We're gonna see a lot of hidden Mickeys as we make our way through this tree. Now, I'm not completely sure if these hats were all worn by Mickey in the parks, but I'm going to assume so. I feel like the Mickey and Minnie tree could have been put together, I don't know, better. I feel like there isn't really enough in there. And then the Toy Story tree, I'm giving that a 6 out of 5. And that means that now this entire section is done. And now we're on to over here. It is so busy in Disney Springs for a Tuesday afternoon. I guess this is all the Thanksgiving crowds. And there in the distance, we can see the big tree that we started this video in front of. Season's greetings from Disney Springs. The other day, I went and saw Wicked at the AMC, and I came out and it was so late because it's a 3-hour movie, and Disney Springs was completely empty, so now to see it all crowded, it's kind of surreal because I was like, I walked through here the other night and it was literally empty. And here is our town center tree. This is visually just an iconic Christmas tree, but I do like my Disney elements on this one, so I'm gonna give this one like a 3.5 out of 5. And behind the tree, there are these ornaments in the planters, and I guess these will be lit up at night, as I can kind of see like a flashing blue light over here. And there are more over here as well. Our next tree isn't really a tree at all. It's more like a topiary, and it's more like Disney's advertising something that they're putting out in December. This is the Disney Treasure, Disney Cruise Line's brand new ship that's debuting in December, which is basically just a copy of the Wish. And remember, I went on the Disney Wish, and you can find all those videos on this channel. I had such an amazing time, and I really want to go back on another Disney cruise, but the Disney Treasure is going to be a little out of my budget. And behind the Disney Treasure is Deluxe Burger, and they actually have a holiday offer here for the holidays. They have a caramel apple shake and a beef Wellington burger. I have not ate today, so let's go ahead inside and get these items. I have shockingly never ate here before. So we have the apple pie shake. It looks really, really cool. There's like graham cracker cookies, I believe, on top, caramel, apple. Let's give this a try, and then we have our burger right here in this box. We'll try that in just a second. Wow, that has more apple in it than I expected. It's pretty good. It's like a green apple. Not the biggest fan of green apple. It has a lot of flavor in it though. Let's try this burger. Oh my god, that is so flavorful. And it's really interesting having like a puff pastry as the bread. It's extremely messy though. Just know that when you get it. Look at that. It looks like a mess right now, but everything works so well. So I'm gonna give this burger like a 4.5 out of 5. I just think it's very, very crumbly with the puff pastry. But besides that, the flavors are out of this world. And I'm gonna give this apple pie shake like a 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, it's really, really good. Like if you want a caramel apple, this is not lying to you. I'm just not the biggest fan of green apple flavored anything. Just like candy or anything, it's just not my type of thing. But you're getting exactly what they promised. So this was very well money spent. And I also got a cast member discount, so it was a little cheaper than it was actually gonna be. Now let's finish our Christmas tree stroll and check out the trees that are underneath this breezeway. Okay, there are 2 trees in this area. And look how pretty it looks in here. I can't wait to see this at night. So we have an annual pass holder tree and a Haunted Mansion tree. Let's go check out this one first. Look at the bride. Oh my god, that is so creepy. And as we make our way up, there's like a clock as the star, the wedding cake. It's just all creepy all the way around. I like how they have the floating candelabra. They have the Here Lies Sweet Leota. That one's a little too creepy for me. I'm giving that a 1 out of 5. I don't like it. It's too Halloween-y. And here is our annual pass holder tree, and the star is the annual pass holder logo. I love that they have the magic band ringer right there, and it even lights up like you're scanning into the park. You got Mickey balloons, you have celebration buttons, you have the Mickey ear hat. Is that supposed to symbolize the popcorn buckets that they now sell? I like that tree. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 out of 5. So I am now heading towards AMC, and there are 3 Christmas trees in this area, and we are actually gonna be going to AMC today. And I'll tell you why once we get to a specific tree in this area. And here is the sphere tree, which is just made out of a ton of spheres. These should have just been all Epcot balls, just an Epcot ball tree. The prettiest girl in school tree is what I would call it. And over here is our Lilo and Stitch tree. This live action movie is coming out next year, and the teaser came out yesterday. So I wonder if they put it in front of the AMC to be like, hey guys, come see Lilo and Stitch in theaters next year. You have Lilo's shirt, you have Stitch's Hawaiian shirt, and then you can also see a ukulele right there. Reminds me a lot of the Lego Stitch. There's a pineapple right over there. You can see a surfboard. Even at the very top, that's like the star. There are some fish on the side. What is the pickle supposed to represent? Oh, is this something that Lilo made maybe? Also, I like how they have Elvis Stitch on here. You can see the entire family and then the sand castle. And again, the teaser that they put out yesterday, Stitch actually steps on top of the Disney castle. Yeah, this tree is really nice. And there's like a hammock right here that's like decorated with ornaments between the 2 palm trees. Just the attention to detail on this tree is really, really amazing. I'm gonna give this tree a 4 out of 5. And again, I'm going to the movie theaters today because if you couldn't tell, the shirt that I'm wearing today's video, it's for Moana 2, and the Moana tree is right behind me. The movie comes out today. Today is Tuesday the 25th, I believe. So I'm going to the very first screening at Disney World, which is kind of crazy. I rewatched the first Moana last night to prepare, so I can now see even more references than I probably would have. Like at the very top, the star is the rock that she puts on top of her island. I love that. You can see her boat right there. There's some Kakamora in the tree. There's Hey with a coconut on his head. You can see the boat that the village used to use when they were voyagers back in the day. And the centerpiece is Moana's necklace, and you can see the heart of Te Fiti right inside. Look at that. I love all the Kakamora that are just subtly all over the tree attacking. And again, I think this might be my favorite star that they've did so far. I think the rocks as the Christmas tree star just works so well. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. I really like it. I like the Lilo and Stitch one slightly better though, but there are a lot of details packed in the Moana tree. Now we're gonna head inside of AMC and see Moana 2. Hopefully it's good. I gotta be honest though, I have some pretty low expectations because if you don't already know, Moana 2 was supposed to be a Disney Plus show that they are now re-editing into a theatrical movie. And also, Lin-Manuel is not coming back for the music. And I already heard from people who saw it extremely early that the music isn't that good. So my expectations are really low, but I still hope it's good because I think the first Moana is a 5 out of 5 movie. That's what I have it rated on Letterboxd. Also go and follow my Letterboxd if you like movies. I'll see you guys after the movie. Ooh.
2 hours later.
Just got out of seeing Moana 2. I will say it definitely was not as good as the original Moana. Of course, Lin did not come back for the music, but I thought it was a good story. Honestly, they even teased, if you go and wait till the mid-credits scene, no spoilers, but they did tease a third movie, so that's always something. Moana is probably, besides Frozen, their most profitable franchise. It was 2023's most viewed movie on any streaming platform. I'd give it a thumbs up. It was definitely worth a watch in the movie theater. Just don't go in expecting it to be better than the first Moana, because the first Moana is perfect, so those are some pretty high expectations. But it was a good movie, and I'm gonna probably give it like a 4 out of 5. Now let's finish the Christmas tree stroll. And since we're on this side of AMC, we'll just start right over here on the end and we'll make our way back to where we were. In front of Cirque du Soleil, it looks like we have a Lion King tree. I like how the star is Rafiki holding Simba. And then this looks like it's based off of the Broadway show. I actually saw the Broadway show when I was in 5th grade. That was our 5th grade trip, was going to the city and seeing the Lion King musical. As we head to the M&M store, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy tree. I don't know why the lights are flickering on camera. It is not doing that in person. I think it's just my camera. You have Star-Lord's mask at the top. You got Baby Groot as the plant. We can see Peter's headphones right there. The mixtape also right next to it. A lot of details inside of this tree. Oh yeah, even the game that Teen Groot was playing at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in the post-credit scene. There's the Milano. Any other details? Oh yeah, there's the Walkman. I even like how on this side it looks like some of Groot's branches are branching out right over there. I didn't really like the Lion King tree. I would give that one like a 2 out of 5. I'll give this one like a 3 out of 5. And there are 2 more trees by the food trucks. We have a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. I like how Zero is this tree topper on this one. And we can see a ton of elements. You can even see the hill that Jack and Sally walk on top of. We can see skulls, pumpkins, all the misfit toys, like that very creepy duck right there. And I think we can even see like that snake right down there. We can even see Teddy right there. That was actually a popcorn bucket at Not So Scary. Very Halloweeny, and you guys know I'm not a big fan of Halloween, but I do like how the lights are so big. Like, look how big those bulbs are. I really like that. Oh, now Zero is moving around. That didn't do that earlier. I just realized that there are Jack and Sally ornaments. Even though I don't like Halloween, I actually think I'm gonna give this one like a 4 out of 5. I think they represented the movie very well in Christmas tree form. There's a food truck in the way, so I can't get a complete 360 to see everything, but there's the other side as much as I can possibly see. And right next to it is the Princess and the Frog tree. I like how and I'm almost there. You can see some frogs, some lily pads. There's some trumpets. Basically a little bit of the bayou on this tree. And at the top is, I think that's her crown. Is that supposed to be like a charcuterie board or a bread board right there? See a saxophone. When We're Human. So all the song lyrics are basically on this tree. I'll give that tree like a 3 out of 5. I like it, but I don't love it. There should have been more references to the movie, and it was really just like bayou elements in my opinion. And our next tree we can see by looking at the star, it's Star from Disney's Wish. On this tree we can see Alan Tudyk's goat. You have the singing mushrooms. And right here, isn't this where like the secret hideout is in the waterfall? All of the little animals over there. I like this tree. You could see the kingdom's logo right there. On the back of the tree, we could see King Magnifico's spell book. We could see, again, more of the kingdom's logo right there. I can see some potions. Let me see if I can go on the other side and get a closer look at this. Oh my god, that's much, much better. Okay, there we go. There's King Magnifico's book. All of the logos of the kingdom. And then there's the potions down there. More potions right over in this area. I don't remember what this is. I saw the movie once in theaters and it's not as bad as people think. Let me know if you liked Wish, because a lot of people hated on it but didn't even give it the chance. I like this tree a lot, actually. I think I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 5. There's only one more Christmas tree and we finished the Christmas tree stroll. And it's right here on the other side of Luxburger. How did I miss this when I was here earlier? The cocoa tree. Oh, I really like this one. I like how it's like an ofrenda right here. They have the Remember Me lyrics on the tree. I think the top is supposed to be Frida Kahlo, and I don't know who the other person is. I could be wrong though. On the side, we can see Miguel's guitar right there. You could see the plaza where he lives. And we can even see a real life gecko on top of one of the ornaments. And I love how it's the ripped up picture that you could see in the movie. I was trying to see if I could see a bell on this tree, but I couldn't find the bell that killed Ernesto. But I'm giving this one also a 5 out of 5. That's a really good looking tree. This is what the map looks like when you find all 21 Christmas trees. If you come to Disney Springs and you don't want to put in the effort and you just want to watch this video, here are all of the locations. What can I say except you're welcome. Now we're gonna head back to the Lego store and redeem this map for our prize. And because this is a free stroll, we're not gonna get anything cool, which is like what we get at Epcot. Like we get free Epcot bowls and mugs and stuff. They're not gonna give us that for this because it's a free one. It's probably gonna be like a button, but we're gonna go and get it anyway because we did complete it and we found all 21 Christmas trees and I want a prize. I put in the effort. I want to get something out of it. In case you guys are confused, what I meant is that this map was free. Now, in case you've never seen one of my videos and this is the first time you find my channel, well, first off, thank you. The ones at Epcot are paid for, so I usually have to spend $8 with my discount and you get a map and you search all of the places around Epcot, and then once you do, you get a free prize. But because this map was free and I didn't pay for it, the prize isn't gonna be like a good prize because it's free, you know? And here is the Lego store. We got a button. It's just a button. There's nothing to it. But like I said, this is a free thing that you could do at Disney Springs, and you know what? It was fun. I mean, this was not the most fun prize I ever received from Disney, but we got to see 21 different unique Christmas trees along the way, and that was the real prize. This wasn't the journey. No, hold on, wait. What did they say? The journey isn't oh no, it's like, it wasn't the places that we went, it was the friends that we made along the way. Whatever that quote is, was that with our Christmas trees today. You know what, because we completed the Christmas tree stroll, let's get a treat at Swirls in the Water. I have been eyeing these treats for a while. I think I'm gonna get the peppermint chocolate swirl cone. I ended up getting the sampler because then I can get both ice creams in one go, and like last time, I gotta be very quick because it's gonna melt very soon. Last time was, it was a puddle. Please don't melt, please don't melt. We got a table, please don't melt. Okay, we're good. Get my spoon. Nicely put this down. Now let's try them all. Let's fix the camera first though. Okay, we're gonna just try the peppermint one first because that was the one I wanted to try the most. Peppermint and chocolate in one bite. Yup, that's exactly what I wanted. That works so well together. I believe this is pistachio and cherry Dole Whip mixed together. And there was something else. Oh, I think it was a cherry they put on it or something. Let's try to get all that in one go. Let's get a pistachio as well. I don't think I've ever had cherry Dole Whip before. This is the first. You got your traditional Dole Whip right here with the pineapple sticking out. I mean, can you ever go wrong with the Dole Whip? No, you can't. Very refreshing, even though it's November. It's still hot for Florida. It has been kind of cold this week though. It was like, at one point it was in the 40s, which was crazy. It's a pretty warm day out today though. Thank God I waited till the evening to get ice cream or it would have been a puddle. But yeah, this is definitely the best one. It's peppermint chocolate. And there's even peppermint bark in here. Yeah, this is great. I don't know how I'm gonna rank them. First, second, third, I think. This one, I don't know, maybe like a 4.5 out of 5. But then again, this is also like a 4.5 out of 5, this Dole Whip. Actually, no. Regular Dole Whips are amazing. It's a 5 out of 5. I just love the Christmas taste. This one is good. I just don't like pistachio. I've never liked pistachio ice cream. I also don't like mint chocolate chip. That's just something I'm not a fan of. So this one, I don't know, like a 3 out of 5.
Do you have your stickers? If not, they're on the ground over there.
And with all that being said, guys, we're ending today's video. We had a great day at Disney Springs. We saw 21 Christmas trees. 21? That joke died 10 years ago. We got an amazing burger at Deluxe Burger. We had an apple pie milkshake. We saw Moana 2. Moana 2's now out. Go and check it out. And of course, we just had some really good Christmas themed ice cream. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Merry Christmas, and come to Disney Springs because this Christmas tree stroll is completely free, and you get a free button out of it, and you get to see 21 Christmas trees. I'll see you guys later in front of that ugly clown right there. That clown thing, I don't want that in my room. I would have nightmares. Okay, bye. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly, I can go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts, spattered a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess around like he's on his breakaway. And the tapestry here in my skin, it's a map of the victories I win. Look where I did, and look everything happened. Look at that now, just tippity tappity, ah, 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 ah.